Hi guys, can you see me? It's a sunny day in the Dales. This idiot forgot to bring a card for his camera, so currently I'm just balancing this camera next to one of the items, basically attached to one of the items I want to show you, but we'll get on to that. So today, got numerous items. Not a lot of time to do a wild camp or anything nuts at the minute, but I just want to show you you can camp for very cheap. Not always a good idea, I know that. However, this is the cheapest I can find online. I'll get all the prices up as I go, alright? So firstly, I'm looking at a tarp, alright? This tarp I've used for the tent. So we're going to have a look. The camera's turning. I've noticed the camera's turning in the wind, so I'm going to have to follow you. Bloody hell. Honestly, ill prepared every single time. So this tarp here, it's called the Hikeman. Sure you've heard of Hikeman before. Experience nature outdoors, 210 centimetre by 240, so rather large. And if you look, I mean it. There we go. You can use that under your tent or use it as a tarp. Absolutely great for the wild camping experience with the bivvy, and the bivvy's the thing I've brought along today. Alright, the Hikeman tarp, absolutely huge. Oh, that wind just causes some major issues. Back to it. Huge tarp. Check it out. Yeah. Alright. There's the name, Hikeman. Perfect for getting down on the floor. And all I'm going to do, to be honest, I'm not going to use it for any tarping today. I'm just going to show you. Very good quality. Used that under the tent, was absolutely brilliant. Can use it for all sorts. The Hikeman comes in a little bag, really is hand sized, and that will fit in there, that bag, beautifully. It does go back in. Brilliant bit of kit. It does go back in. Next, Amazon again. All these items from Amazon. There we go. This, very easy, again, is your airbed. Okay, out we come. Let's get that out. Packs in rather tightly, but really does go in there. Okay, takes a little bit of work, well, it does get in there. Tiny bag, barely see it when you're holding it. There we go. There's your pump. Nice long one, and I mean it. So if your tent's long enough, all the better. We're going to get all the sizes. Okay, well, or better still, I'll get the prices up and tell you where to get them from, although you can remember that I've said it, all the items came from Amazon. They are the cheapest. And have a look on here, you got it, you got a foot pump as well. Not the ideal thing to be doing. I tend to do it with my breath when no one's looking, not on camera. So there you go, there's your pump there. You can blow it up through that or give it a pump yourself, and it's absolutely easy to use. Just remember, the grey end is for your blowing up, okay? Blowing up yourself or via some other device. I'm going to give it a go. not bad. Bit dizzy. I reckon I can get a couple more out of that. There you go. Pretty good size. As you can see, very long. So check the sizes. I'll put them up. That thing there. That thing, which is taller than me. Okay. Right up there. Fits in that tiny little bag. Okay. Ideal for those light camps. If you're going to do bivvying, this is the thing to do. Okay. I have tested the quality of this, so I have laid down on it. For your 6 foot guy, I'm not, but for your 6 foot guy, absolutely superb, and possibly a bit taller. They do have these bumpy bits, all right, so they're not ideal. That took about 15 breaths, so really good. Have a really good go at it, but 15 breaths would do the job, and that's up. Very nice bit of kit. I don't know how I'm going to angle this to show you, to be honest. The camera's an absolute mess, so I'll bring the camera down and you can see me. There we go. There it is. Can have a little lie down. Now, I'm not the tallest guy in the world, and I've got probably another half a foot left there. It's pretty comfortable. Oh, I could just stay. It's pretty comfortable. I mean, it would do the job. We're talking cheap here, but we're talking light and cheap, and it has to work, doesn't it? Sun is absolutely killing me today. It has to work. There we go. Great bill of kit. I didn't use the tarp for any purpose today. Let's get that back down there. Just balancing. Woohoo! Have we got it? Yeah. I've got to get out. I've got to get out and do a bit more. And the coming weeks this is going to happen. I'll be using this stuff. This is a pre-review. I have laid on that a bit. A little bit bumpy on your back. But basically, you know, I'm exchanging comfort for light. The light and cheap. Comfort, light and cheap don't really go together very often. You have to admit the word comfort, unfortunately. It's all about the adventure. We're not in 5-star hotels, come on. Anyway, that's it. A thing about this tarp, okay, I'm just going to say, strong as you like. Very, very strong. Has a very good rating, I believe. Nothing got through it. It was a very damp morning when I camped with it that time. If you check out the previous, no, the one before the previous video I did the wild camp here in the Dales, and it was absolutely fantastic, that thing, brilliant, and goes back in the bag superbly. I will show you that I'll have done that at the end. All right, next job, I need to secure this camera, so I'll see you in a bit. Yeah, all right. Before we go on this one, on the next item, before we go, this thing is absolutely brilliant. It goes down so quick. Ready? Ready? So what you do is lift that tab, push there inside, it doesn't just go down, it absolutely seems to suck the air out of it, okay? And that, for a cheap unit like this, is just incredible. I'm not going to blow that up again. The thing sucks the air out like you wouldn't believe. And then of course, when you get to let me show you. I can't move the camera, so I'm going to show you what I've done in just a moment. Alright, it really is a case of just rolling it in like that, okay, both sides like that, and then roll as much as you can so you're heading towards the end with the air. Okay, you're coming back, push a little bit more air out as you go, just keep rolling, pushing the air out. Okay, I can't believe it personally. I thought I was going to battle through this, getting this back to normal, and only a slight bit of perseverance and we're there, we're back to size. Grab the bag, okay, straight back in there. Now these two items I showed you is a pre-review, okay. What I'm looking at here looks fantastic already. There's an unmarked name here, hence why I'm putting it up, and that item is this right here. Okay, brilliant bit of kit. We're going to test it. I'm going to test it in the next week or so on a proper wild camp. Now, next item I have used is this bugger. Now, I took this wild camping with me, but I have recently got myself a very, very light sleeping bag. That's going to come up soon. That'll be used on the day of the camp. This, however, is apparently a 4-season bivvy bag. Again, ridiculous price online, but it is bulky. It's a big bit of kit, that. Have a look. You know what I mean? What'd you do with it? That ain't going in a backpack, you know, unless that's all you're going to be using. It says 4-season right here. There we go. Should we see? I don't know. 400 GSM filling. It's a really big size as well. So again, for your over 6 foot. And the style is mummy. So a mummy style bag or shape bag is actually great, or much better for keeping heat in. Whether something just around the 25 quid mark can do the job, we do not know. I have tried it, all right. I used it on that camp again 2 videos ago. I used that, so check it out. There was no issues all through the night. It was damp outside. In the morning the tent was covered in damp outside. I expect that. And this got nothing whatsoever. I was toasty warm, but it is summer and it was a mild day then. You know, a mild part of summer, it does very well. I'm yet to find out later in the year. I'm going to try it, but we'll see. Now it does say that the extreme minus is 19 Celsius. Okay, I'm not sure. Minus 19 Celsius. Nah. So basically that's 2 Fahrenheit. Limit -2. For comfort, it reckons around 3 degrees, okay, in Celsius. So yet to find out. That ain't yet. And it comes pretty quick in the day. It was pretty quick. These can be some harsh lands, I can tell you. Stunning place. This current location I'm in is superb. Just by reef. Alright. Stop your waffling on. And this is a different, excuse me. This is a different case altogether. Alright. Takes a bit of rolling in. Not too much trouble, but check out the size. Again, I can't move my camera around. There's not a very wide angle on the thing. and that's my own doing, my own fault, okay, for using the phone. There he is, and he's very thick. I need to come right back. Very thick, extremely long. We're going over you. Of course, once you've got the head bit on, it's basically over 6 foot again. All right, I get lost in this thing. I'm 5'6.5". All right, okay, very, very long, mummy shaped, as you can see. Ridiculously good. It did work out. It did work out. The inside, what we got? Okay, lovely little bit of headroom here. So as you can see, there's the hood. I've got to try and get in this thing, and I reckon what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to stand up, aren't I? Get in it and stand up. I've got a load of room on the floor here. There's a load of room left. Crap review. It's a crap review when I can't maintain the angle. You know? You can't see what I'm doing. That's it. That is the boy. Let's turn this camera around. There it is. Great bit of kit. As you can see, very thick indeed. Have a look at that. You can look through there. Goes right up, and then with these toggles here, you can get it right. Let's have a go. Let's have a go. Yeah, see that? Let's assume the zip's right up here. There's your head, all snug and warm. Now, waterproof. They reckon it goes to about 3,000. My tent is 5,000. I've currently got some sheep over there blocking me in. Maybe getting oddly some warmth from my car. Can we see that? Can we? Oi! Oi! I knew it. I knew if I left that car out in the open too long, something would be... Yeah, I see ya! Oh man. Yeah. Okay, so I've used this. Okay, I've used it in summer. I've used it in one season so far, the easy one. And I'm going to let you know throughout the year. My God. So 25 quid around abouts that was. The price is going to go here. And then obviously you've got the tarp right here. This crazy stick, which is my DJI put upside down so I can hold a phone on it, just balancing. So stupid. Never mind. These are my videos. Once I come out and I do these videos, you know, I'm not coming back to do it. So I'm going to use the crap I've got. If it doesn't work, tough. 3 bits of kit. 50, around 70 quid. Although again, we're going to get the price of everything together up here. It's probably even cheaper since I've been talking. There you go. All right. Just remember, just have a look. If you want to look back at those 2 items, that's the tarp and the bivvy sleeping bag, then you'll know just how well it is. Look at this view. I'll show you around. Doesn't do it justice here on this phone. Does it ever on any camera? Stunning. Stunning, craggy, mountainous area in the Dales. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. And you even get sheep casing your car. Yeah, you go. Off with you. Like sand people. Guys, what a mess that video is, but I'm gonna post it. I don't care. It's the real me. This is it. This is how my life works. Still, no, I appreciate it. I hope you got something out of that. Okay, it is cheap. It does work so far. I'm going to try the bed all night, the air bed, and get back to you in the next week or two. All right, I think it's going to be about a week's time, but we'll see. I'm sure this kit is going to see me through well into the winter, and it's cheap. You don't have to spend a fortune. I watch all these YouTubers and they spend, you know, around about the 300 quid mark on certain items, and I'm like, what? By the time you've done everything, you're grand's in, and it can be done without that. You know, when we go extreme later on, when we go extreme, we're going to see what this stuff can do anyway. All right, and then we may have to think differently. But this kit, through the winter, and I reckon through a large part of autumn, is going to go a long way. But we'll see. All right, very cheap. These 3 items, I'm pretty much giving it the go-ahead right now to you. All right, I've used 2 of these bits of kit and they're superb. That bed is solid. It feels strong. It feels like a really thick material in there. You blow it up in 15 puffs, maybe less, and of course, you know, for the price, the comfort, it's all right. It's all right, but I think once you're in something like that bivvy there, I think you'll go a long way and you'll get through the night with no problems whatsoever. All right, thank you very much, guys. I know it's been a bit of a all over the place job, that one, but much appreciated. I'm going to try and get this kit back in now. Thank you very much, and I'll see you on a proper video. This is just one of those fill-ins, I'm afraid. Hi and bye. Thank you very much. Bye.